Hello and welcome back. In this class, we are going to be talking about how to describe the weather. As you will see, this is a very important skill because we commonly talk about the weather in many different situations, both personal and professional. To start with, let's do the same activity we did in a previous class. Take your notebook, take your pen, and write down as many words as you already know to describe the weather. When you're ready, press play to continue. Perfect. The question would be, what is the weather like? If you remember from the first class, the uses of like for description. If you ask me the question, what is the weather like in your city? I would say, in Bogota, the weather is a little bit crazy. Most of the time it's cold and sometimes rainy, but there are some days where we have very hot mornings and very cold afternoons. Or even the opposite, we may have a very rainy and cold morning and then a very warm afternoon. That's why I say the weather in my city is difficult to predict, is unpredictable. Let's have a look at some of the words that I use to describe the weather in my city. Let's do it with pictures, because again, I want you to play an active role here. So pause the video, have a look at the picture, and try to complete the sentence, I am prepared for the space weather. I already bought a scarf. Pause your video now. Do you have the answer? Perfect. Let's have a look at it. In my opinion, the best word here would be cold. I am prepared for the cold weather. I already bought a scarf. A scarf is the piece of clothing that we use around our necks to protect ourselves precisely from the cold weather. Very good. Ready for the next one? Let's go. Have a look at the picture. What do you see there? And the sentence here is, we will need an umbrella for this space day. What kind of day? Pause your video now and try to think of the answer. Are you ready? Very good. The word is rainy, of course, and the sentence would say, we will need an umbrella for this rainy day. And this is one of the words that I use to describe the weather in Bogota. How about this one? This is an interesting one. Have a look at the picture. What do you see? And how can we complete the sentence? It is difficult to see on a space night. Pause the video and take the necessary time to figure it out by yourself. Do you have it? Perfect. The answer is foggy. It's difficult to see on a foggy night. And this is the word that we use to describe exactly what we see on the picture, is this white, dense, usually very cold air in the atmosphere. How about this one? What do you see in the picture? The sentence says, it might rain today. Look at the space sky. What kind of a sky? Pause the video and try to think of the word. The word is cloudy. This is how we refer to this kind of sky. It's a cloudy sky. The complete sentence would be, it might rain today. Look at the cloudy sky. And when the sky is full of clouds, dark clouds, as in this example, it's very possible that it is going to rain. And how about this one? This is my favorite one. I love the space weather. Actually, the phrase says, I just love the weather. How would you complete this phrase? It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? Of course, warm. I just love the warm weather. And that's true about myself. How about you? What's your favorite weather? Perfect. To finish this class, we're going to organize some words into 3 different categories. The words that we have are bitter, boiling, breezy, chilly, cool, freezing, icy, mild, warm, and windy. And the 3 pictures will give you enough context for you to organize the words. The first picture looks like a summer day, so think about that. And the other two pictures are clearly cold, but they are different. Pause your class right now and try to work on the activity. This might take a few minutes. Let's have a look at the answers. So with the first picture, you can use words like boiling, which is a way to describe hot weather. And you would say it's boiling hot, and it means it's too hot, maybe too much. The second one would be warm, that we have been using throughout this course, or mild, which is not too hot, not cold, is maybe the perfect weather right in the middle, very pleasant. For the second person, as you can see, there is a man wearing a jacket and there's a lot of snow around, so you could use words like chilly, which is another way to say that something is very cold, right? Or you could use the word cool and freezing and icy because, of course, he's surrounded by ice, by snow. For the third picture, we see a woman, and it's clearly cold weather as well. She's also wearing a scarf, and you can see how the wind is moving her scarf. And we can use words like windy or breezy, which are synonyms to some degree. They refer to the wind or the breeze, which is precisely what's moving her scarf. And we can also use the word cool or icy, as in the previous picture, because they refer to the sensation on your skin, in your body, and it's very cold. There is an assignment for this class, of course. This time, I want you to describe the weather in your city. As always, use the discussion board, give me as many details as possible. You can also provide your classmates with some feedback. I will also be reading that. And when you complete the homework, go to the next class. I will see you there.